Fuel call.
Stage 1 fuel load is complete.
In about 30 seconds, we'll enter terminal count.
Okay, right on
Dragon's
time,
onboard
and a great view
will
of
take
Dragon
control of the
sitting on
vehicle.
top of the Falcon 9 as we're continuing to
fuel
load
on first
liquid
and
oxygen
second
onto
stage
both
is
the first and
complete,
second
liquid
stages.
oxygen loading
The
continues
RP1
with the
kerosene
second
fuel
stage
is
at
now
about
completely
80%.
loaded on both
First
stage
stage
1
at
and stage 2.
95%. Something
All
else you
continues
might
to go
notice
well,
is water
just under
rushing the
6
pad
minutes to launch.
shortly before liftoff. That's to suppress the sound and keep any sound from imparting a load on Crew Dragon. In about 30 seconds, we'll enter terminal count. Dragon's onboard computers will take control of the vehicle. Both fuel on first and second stage is complete, and liquid oxygen loading continues with the second stage at about 80%. First stage at 95%. Something else you might notice is water rushing the pad shortly before liftoff. That's to suppress the sound and keep any sound from imparting a load on Crew Dragon as it prepares to lift off.
More about that? Leah, if we get a close-up of
Dragon is in configure for terminal count.
Stage.
Strongback is retracting. Dragon is on internal power.
Strongback retracting. That's a two-step
Falcon
sequence.
and propellant tanks are pressurized and first strongback
around the very
retract.
top of the second stage. You can see one of them.
Good confirmation that Dragon is on internal power, and now we'll be looking for a major milestone before we launch today. That'll be the Strongback retract. John, you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Leah, if we get a close-up of the Dragon at second stage,
Strongback is retracting.
we've heard the call out, Strongback retracting. That's a two-step sequence. First, there are clamp arms around the very top of the second stage. You can see one of them just above the gaseous oxygen vapors coming out of the second stage. Those arms will open up, and then just inside of T-minus 4 minutes, once the arms are released, we'll begin to retract the Strongback alongside the vehicle. It'll move back 2 degrees in position, and by about T-minus 3.5 minutes, we ought to be finished with that. The Strongback will retract to 45 degrees away from the rocket once we hit T0 as part of the liftoff sequence. Looks like we are just about into the required pre-launch position, just a couple of degrees away from the
T-minus 3 minutes.
Right now we're waiting for the retract. T-minus 3 minutes, 8 seconds. And there you can see the Strongback is beginning to move away from the vehicle.
Currently standing.
It looks like we are just about into the required pre-launch position, just a couple degrees away from the Falcon 9 and the Dragon capsule. But right now, T-minus 3 minutes, 8 seconds, everything continues to be go on Dragon and Falcon 9.
Shortly after, at about 2 minutes prior to liftoff.
So now, the last major event is finished liquid oxygen loading on stage 2.
Currently standing.
Dragon is in terminal count. T-minus 2 minutes. Then at about T-minus a minute
Dragon is in terminal count, and we are standing by to hear that Stage 1 liquid oxygen loading is complete. Stage 2 should, and there we have it, and Stage 2 should finish shortly after at about 2 minutes prior to liftoff.
Hitting the warm, moist Florida air. So now the last major event is finished liquid oxygen loading on stage 2. It wraps up at about T-minus 2 minutes. Then at about T-minus a minute and a half, we have to drain back and vent down the liquid line that goes up the Strongback alongside the Falcon 9. If you see a large white cloud about midway down around the rocket, that's normal. That's again just the gaseous oxygen.
Good morning, Brixton Barlow.
Today is Tuesday the 26th. We hope you all having a great week.
For lunch in the cafeteria today, we have PDQ.
Now please stand for a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Greatest TV show of all time.
New Girl.
Today our varsity baseball team plays Keswick Christian. Today we asked people what their favorite show is.
And this was their response.
Greatest TV show of all time.
New Girl.
What is the greatest TV show of all time?
Pretty Little Liars.
What is the greatest TV show of all time?
The greatest TV show of all time, Phineas and Ferb.
What is the greatest TV show of all time?
Euphoria. 2 Reasons Why.
Greatest TV show of all time.
Freaks and Geeks.
Why?
It's awesome.
Greatest TV show of all time.
New Girl.
Greatest TV show of all time.
Everybody hates Chris.
Greatest TV show of all time.
Golden Girls.
Yearbooks are still available for purchase. They are now $85 until the end of the school year.
You can buy them at yearbookforever.com or follow BDCHS.yearbook on Instagram for any and all updates.
All right. Well, that's it, Phoenix. Stay positive.
Take care of one another and have a taskful Thursday.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on.